Hey, thank you so much for taking time out of your Mother's Day to watch this little makeup video. Today I am recreating a regular everyday 1959 makeup look. That's the year my mom was born, so I wanted to do a what did the average woman wear the year my mom was born. So created this, I think it's a pretty good reimagination of a 1959 makeup look. So if you'd like to see how I did it, what I used, all that kind of stuff, then please keep on watching. Also make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell, bookmark my page. I upload a video every single day of the week, plus I also do live streams every Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'd love for you to be able to come on back and watch whenever you would like. So let's go ahead and get started with this 1959's makeup look. So I hope you are having a wonderful Mother's Day so far. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the makeup look from the year my mom was born. So my mom was born in 1959. I already said that, but 1959 is a great year. So we're kind of in that mix of like the cat eye and everything like that. And Barbie came out in 1959. I'm not going to be doing a Barbie look just because everyone has done a Barbie look. So I'm going to be doing like the classic like Elizabeth Taylor. So a little tiny cat eye, stuff like that. 1959 also, people were kind of going away from like the red lipstick and they were exploring more into corals and pinks and stuff like that. But the look is very basic and simple. Very first thing is brows. Brows of that era, that time, they were thinner, but they were more arched. So I'm going to go ahead and, brow pencil was what they had. So I'm going to be using my favorite Maybelline Expert Wear Twin Iron Brow Pencil in, I think this is dark brown, or did I grab medium brown? Dark brown. I will have everything linked down below for you. It will be a Amazon affiliate link. You don't have to use it, but it's going to be down there if you want it. So let's go ahead and just get these brows done. Okay, so brows are done. They were not very blended, they were very dark, so we're gonna leave them like that. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a little tiny bit of foundation over my eyes as kind of my base, and I'm just using the Rimmel Lasting Finish Breathable Foundation. This is a great foundation, I really like it. Big doe foot, and I'm just gonna do like a tiny little, just like that. They didn't really highlight, they didn't really contour, so we're not doing any of that today, but I'm just going to go ahead and just make sure my eyelids are even and get all that blended out. So yeah, so if you think of like Elizabeth Taylor, Marilyn Monroe, stuff like that, this is that kind of look. We're not really doing 40s. It's more of a late 50s. Pastels were coming into play a little bit. Like I said, different lip shades. They did a very kind of glossy, dewy looking type of eyeshadow. They didn't use a ton of shades. There wasn't really any eye contouring like in the 1940s, early 50s. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm using the Rimmel London's the Blush Edition eyeshadow palette. So I'm just going to go in with this shade right here. It's just a very basic kind of nude shade, and I'm just going to sweep that over the lid. A lot of people just use their fingers. Makeup was very simple back then. It was really just supposed to enhance your natural beauty. So wasn't about totally changing your face shape or anything like that like it is nowadays. So I'm going to grab just a tiny bit of this shimmery brown that's right next to it, and I'm just going to tap that gently on the outer corner. once again, very easy, fast, because if you think about it, a lot of these women were still, you know, they were just stay-at-home moms. When I say just stay-at-home moms, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of them weren't in the workforce anymore. You know, after the Depression, World War II, all that, people went back to just, you know, being mothers and everything like that. Okay, next thing, guys, was a very, very thin kind of cat eye, and 1960s is when liquid eyeliner really came out to play. From all the research I've done, they used pencils. Okay, so I have the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in Stag, and it would flick up towards the end, up towards the crease. Okay, but it was very soft and demure and all that. I'm just going to use the little brush on the end of my spoolie to gently soften this and get it blended out just a little bit. Okay, but just a really, really soft, kind of more natural cat eye, nothing too exaggerated. Okay, so eyes and brows are done. Okay, so very kind of neutral, pretty look. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to foundation. They didn't have like super crazy full coverage foundations. They had like the pan makeup or the stick makeup if you needed more coverage. So I'm just going to go in with the same foundation. So I'm going to let it kind of sit on my skin for a minute so that way it will give me just a little bit more coverage. And I'm actually doing like a little pin curl, and I have my hair up in a bun so that way I can do a little bit of a curly do for you guys. Because people were still doing like perms and stuff at home and kind of setting their hair. So we're gonna gently recreate that. Okay, so it's been sitting on my skin for a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and just use a flat top, and I'm just going to blend this out. So I do want to cover my under eye circles, but once again, there wasn't really highlighting and contouring in the everyday woman's life. Definitely for Hollywood, but I'm going to be using the Covergirl plus Olay, the Depuffer Eye Concealer. This one is probably honestly going to be like a perfect skin match, and I'm just going to go ahead and conceal those under eye circles just a little bit, almost out. Yeah, see, it's not like overly light or bright. So under eyes are concealed, let's go ahead and powder, and I'm just going to be using the Coty Airspun loose powder in Rosey Beige. Even though this looks like a dark powder for me, it's actually really, really nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and gently set the under eye circles. And so next, they would do a little bit of blush higher up on the cheekbone area, almost where we would put highlight today. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Modern Metals blush palette. I'm going to be going in with this really pretty kind of mauve-y shade. This is very pigmented, so I'm going to make sure I tap off the excess. And I'm going to be putting it right about here, a little bit higher than we would do today. And, you know, this kind of helped shape the face a little bit. Kind of bring that cheek area up. Almost like you're putting it almost underneath your eye. Do a little bit across my nose. On my forehead, just to give the illusion of natural skin kind of peeking through. Okay, so next, lots of mascara, Decay. And I'm using the Sinful Colors Diva Lash Mascara in Hypnotic Black. This is brand new for me. I love the smell of a brand new mascara. So back then they had like the pan, like the little cake mascaras. I wish I had one of those. I know Besame sells them, but I don't have one. They're pretty pricey. I had really a lot of fun doing research for this video because I went in and I saw like all the old ads, like commercials, like whether it was paper or like on the TV. And oh my gosh, I mean, they were sexist as all get out, of course, because it was the day and age, but just funny and everything like that. I hope you're enjoying the horrible music. I wanted to really I just wanted to set the mood. 1959, you know? I really like this mascara. It's very, very natural looking, but it's also very lengthening. I like it a lot. This is a first impressions for me. Okay, so eyes are done, and you know what? Honestly, if I could change anything, I would go ahead and I would use a matte instead, but it is very pretty and shimmery and natural looking, so it is really pretty. Okay, next, guys, finally, it's going to be lips. So with the lips, like I said, in the late 50s, people were trying other colors than red. I am going to be using a very pretty kind of light red today, but they were exploring corals and pinks and everything like that. Very rounded lip line. So I'm using, this is the Revlon Colorburst Lip Butter in Candy Apple. They did have matte lipsticks, but a lot of them were glossy and really pretty, so that's what I'm going to be using today. Okay, so my hair didn't curl, obviously, but I went ahead and just did like a little swoopy bang and pinned it up. A little bit more Audrey Hepburn, but yeah, I really, really love this look. It's very pretty, very simple, very, very classic, but yeah, this is something similar to what a everyday American woman would have worn in 1959, the year my mom was born. So I wanted to do a fun little different type of look. It's not really a different look. I mean, I do this type of look quite a bit, but I actually really like the thinner brows with the higher arch. I like the little tiny baby wing with the pencil. I like the really pretty glossy, it's almost like a reddish pink. It's just really pretty. And I actually like the blush a little bit higher up on the cheekbone area, almost underneath the eye. I think this is really, really pretty, and I had a lot of fun doing it. So yeah, this is me recreating a 1959 makeup look. Let me know if you would like for me to do this again with more of the Barbie, like with the blue eyeshadow and, you know, all that. But just let me know if you would like that. But I really, really like this look. I think it turned out really, really pretty. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Mother's Day once again. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I really do appreciate it, but I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please go and give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure that you share this video. Leave a comment down below. Would love to know, what year was your mom born in, or the person that took care of you like a mother, whether it was a grandmother, an aunt, just a family friend, whatever. Who influenced you to be the person you are today? What was that female role model in your life that kind of made you who you are today? I would love to know down below in the comments. I think this is a really fun kind of challenge look. So yeah, also, if you would like to, you're always welcome to follow me on my other social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's all at Budget Glam Babe, and keep on watching. There's another video. There's going to be videos popping up everywhere, and you can definitely click on that, or another one should just start playing here in just a second. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you here in just a second on another video.